domain upgradation and WebLogic domain migration, basically. These are the two topics that we are going to cover today.
Okay.
And I would appreciate and want you guys to do the practicals as well. What I'll be covering in the session is basically to let you know how do we go about doing it, but the actual practicals I would not be with you guys because it is very straightforward, and I hope you guys would be able to, you know, work it out yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we'll have a situation where we want to move the entire WebLogic domain, which is on, you know, 3 Unix boxes A, B, and C, to 3 new Unix boxes C, D, and E. Okay. Now, under that situation, we'll have to bear in mind that we need the entire domain to be, you know, moving from one environment to a new environment. Now, there are a few situations that we have to bear in mind. Once you had set up the WebLogic domain, do you remember setting up new scripts, like a script to start the WebLogic managed servers? So you remember you had start WebLogic manage web server.sh and start ms2.sh, start ms3.sh for starting all these managed servers.
Yeah.
These scripts, were they, yeah, were they you know, since the domain creation auto-generated, or did you manually generate these scripts?
Well, those scripts were like already there. I just created some aliases to run them.
Are you saying start managed ms1.sh, which you have, start ms2.sh, start ms3.sh, these were already there?
Well, I never created those scripts, that the names that you're mentioning. I never created them. I only created some aliases.
Okay, let me ask you, Amir, how do you start a managed server? Can you show us?
Okay, I use alias.
Do not start this managed server, but just show us the script that you use.
Okay. It's this one. So I create an alias which takes parameters and it starts the managed server. So this is the script name, and this was already there.
Okay.
Yeah, when I installed the.
Okay. 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 What you're saying is absolutely fine and understood. But could you also do this, Amir? Can you write a script called start ms1.sh and, you know, set the whole command cd and ms1 and the admin server details and ampersand,
Yeah,
and then simply you can do that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so okay, that's one point. Second point is, in order to change the this thing, the JVM parameters, you went into the common env and you changed the heap size and stuff like that. Do you remember doing that?
Yeah.
What you could do is you can make your own script where you can export the VM, and what you can do is when you are executing this start managed WebLogic, you can execute that script which has the new JVM arguments, you know, with the new heap and stuff like that. So what it will do is it will execute the script that you made, and it will set the JVM arguments. So the whole point of discussion here is we are not completely relying upon whatever the WebLogic domain gave us, but we can have our own custom scripts. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, now Amir, I want you to write a script to start. Now see, these are all tips and tricks, okay, which I wanted to share as part of the, you know, eventual lectures that we are going to have, commencing lectures where, you know, you learn best practices and you'll be able to take these things forward. And this is, you know, very simple but very, you know, very applicable to an environment that you'd be eventually supporting and working with. Okay. Now, what I would be requesting Amir is, Amir, I need a single script to bring down the entire WebLogic domain, and I need a single script to bring up the entire WebLogic domain. Can you please make that right away?
Sure. The only issue is some of my managed servers are on WLS1 and some are on WLS2. So
Okay. So point number one, what you said is absolutely fine. See, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. But the first thing that you have to bear in mind is, Amir, write a script to start all the WebLogic instances on that Unix box. And then go to the other Unix box, write a second script to start all the WebLogic instances on the second box.
Okay.
And then we will write a script to run these two scripts.
Okay. Okay. Let me just double check where is everything running. This one is, so 4 and 5 are on WLS2. Okay.
You can better name that start all MS, which means start all managed servers.
Okay. I don't know if I really have to do this, but
No, you don't have to do that, Amir, because, listen, you don't have to do that because if you do this,
yeah.
then the no-hub will be created in that directory. So do you want that to happen? The JVM out file to be in U01 Google app folder?
Not really.
So, you know, you're seeding to that folder and then trying no-hub. So the no-hub will go in that particular
Okay. So I should
folder.
Yeah, so I should cd to the log directory of that particular. Okay.
Exactly. You know, yeah, the way you were doing it earlier, from whichever directory, you have to be in that directory.
Yeah.
I think the cd command does that, right?
Okay.
So I don't know, you know, earlier from where were you trying to execute these?
So this is, yeah, in my earlier this is how it was, but I was running them from using like Node Manager, which was putting the log file in the proper location.
Okay, so I'm asking you to put, write the script so that the out file also along with the log file. The log file will of course go there because it is set in the WebLogic server settings, but the out file also goes to that directory. So what are you going to do? In the same directory which the node manager was putting it. It's not complex, it's simple.
So this will do it, right? I'm seeding to the log file location for MS4, and
yes.
then I'm starting it up.
Right. This will do.
And then going to the fifth MS5 and then starting it up.
Yes, this will do.
Okay.
Now try shutting down both and try executing the script.
Okay. Okay, this one was for the starter.
Listen. A better name would be start all WLS2. Stall all MS WLS2 so that this will be handy when we are actually involving WLS1 as well. Okay.
Okay. I don't have anything to stop them. I've been stopping them.
You can stop them from the WebLogic console. I said for stopping them, you don't need the node manager, right?
Yeah. No, I need a script to. I need a script to shut them down, right? Just like for starting them. Okay.
Yeah. Ideally, yes, but for now it's okay. Just shut it down from the the console.
Okay. tobacco.
Listen, before you work on WLS1, just, try starting through the script, okay, first.
Okay.
Because if there is any changes, we'll first fix it over here and then work accordingly on WLS1. So.
Right. Okay, some syntax error.
The single quotes or something?
Yeah, let me see what it is. Oh, okay.
It's okay, you don't have refresh. Why are you doing that? Just simply start again. If it is already started, it won't make a difference, right?
Okay. Nothing changed here in the status, so I don't know if it's running or not. Okay, MS4 log. Okay, it failed. Let's see what happened. Oh, this directory doesn't exist. Okay. I remember we did something to have all those directories and files copied over to this location for each server, each managed server.
Yeah, that was basically NM enroll. So are you saying that you have to do it for these servers? You never done that before?
Yeah, I think I never used MS4 and also MS5. I never used them.
Okay. So did you use the other three servers on the WLS1 box?
Yeah.
Yes. So try writing that script for WLS1. You can ignore this one.
Oh, okay. This. So I don't know. I think it didn't run. I didn't start, and there's no hub either. Let me see if my script is good. Okay, I'm on logs.
Log.
Yeah.
Ganesh, meanwhile, can you ping me the document path, the shared document that we have? I want to share one link.
Okay, let me do that.
Why is that? Not looking for that thing.
Okay, just try simply, giving the same command as is in the alias. Okay, after you see the,
Okay. Yeah, but that is doing a CD to a wrong. Okay, maybe that's where the config folder is.
yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me see where it is.
Just hash, yeah.
No, these files are old, so no change.
Can you check on the console? Yeah.
Yeah, console says starting.
Yeah, it's a different matter of fact where we figure out where the logs are being written. We're not concerned about that as of now.
Okay.
But anyways,
Okay, MS3 is on WLS2. So okay, so let me just modify this script to run MS3 only.
Ganesh, did you share that link with me? Ganesh, did you happen to share that link with me?
Are you talking about the document, the Google shared document?
Yes.
I can quickly send that to you if you want. Okay, it's in the GoToMeeting chat window.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Okay, now see, the whole purpose of this exercise was to make you understand that, you know, often when you have a WebLogic domain set up, over the period of time, you would have some custom scripts, like you have start all WebLogic. Now this is a custom script, right? This was never there when you created the domain, or, you know, the WebLogic did not give you these scripts. It is something that you worked upon for your application. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you open that script, start manage WebLogic, start all WebLogic. So open that script. Now when you're moving to a different environment, right? When you're moving to a different environment, you tell me what all values may change. Now here WLS home is something else, but, you know, it's more appreciated that rather than using aliases or environment variables, you better use the entire path. That it's a better practice.
Okay.
But anyways, see, for example, here you have T3:WLS27001, right, for the admin server URL.
Yeah.
Similarly, in WLS home, you will have some path /01/Google app, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the point is, when you are taking this entire domain to a completely new environment, so will you have /01 directory in the new environment? Maybe
No,
not.
yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
Maybe not, right?
Yeah.
So the path, which is like CD, Google app, or whatever, the folder would not be there. Also, would the admin server be T3WLS2.com:7001? No, right?
Yeah, for sure. No.
No, no. Now, similarly, this is for custom scripts. This is what we are discussing about custom scripts that you have made.
Okay.
Along with it, there are some scripts which WebLogic itself provides, like start managed WebLogic, and then you have start WebLogic.sh, you have common env.sh,
Yeah.
and you've got the set domain env.sh. Now, each of these scripts, if you open them, you will see they have the physical path of where the JDK resides, where the WebLogic installation has been done, where the configuration files are residing. So it will have that physical path /u01/Google app / blah blah blah. So, you know, all the physical path would be there. Along with it, it will have all the WebLogic server name, the domain folder name, stuff like that.
Okay.
All these values may not exist when you are, you know, moving to a new environment altogether. So you may not have these directories. You may not have these. The domain name may also change, right?
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So oh, he left the meeting?
He's back. He's back. He's I think maybe he's logged in again from some other computer.
Okay. So
yeah, I got
okay. So
I got disconnected for some time.
Okay. Okay. So I can hear my voice. But anyways, you can mute me. Okay. Thank you. So the point is, the physical path, the domain folder, okay, all these things would change when you move to a completely new environment.
Right.
So when you are migrating a WebLogic domain to a new, you know, physical box altogether, ideally when you think of it, you will have to physically go and change the path for each of these scripts.
Yeah.
Whether they are WebLogic generated scripts like start managed WebLogic.sh, start WebLogic.sh, set common env.sh, set WLS env.sh, common env.sh, or set domain env.sh, all these set start node manager.sh, right?
Yeah.
So you'll have to physically change the path for all of them to, you know, to be, you know, in line with the new Unix box where it is you're going to migrate the new domain. Also, if you want to change the name of the domain from Google app, you want to change Yahoo app. So you'll have, wherever there is Google app in your scripts or in your configuration files, everywhere you got to make this change.
Yeah.
This tends to be a very tedious process. Along with it, the host name may trouble you, where you had said, listen address is my local listen address, which is some IP address port, right, which is WLS2.com. When you move on to a new environment, it will not be WLS2.com, it may be WLS17.com or something else.
Yeah.
So what WebLogic does is it ships a few tools which you can make use of. Okay, when you use those tools, it will take care of all these physical path, the domain name changes, and whatever changes that you want. Okay, so we are going to try one of these tools today.
Okay.
Okay, it is called the config builder wizard, configuration builder wizard. So what it will do is it will build you a tar file.
Okay.
T as in tango, A as in alpha,
Okay, I understand.
a tar file, and this and when it builds this tar file, it will have some logic put into it. When you untar it, it will automatically change all these values for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, to be in line with the new environment. So what we're going to do is, and not just, now this is the cool thing about it. This is the cool thing, that not just the WebLogic scripts, but also these custom script it is going to take care of.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is something I discovered. I don't think it is documented anywhere, but this is something I discovered because I was doing this, for one of the clients I do consultation for. So they have got these property files. Every application has its own property files,
Right.
where all the physical paths are mentioned. This is the physical path inside the WebLogic domain.
Right.
There is this folder where it writes the application XML files request. So web service, web service request XML response XML stuff like that. But anyways, so I figured out that it was like application name, like google.properties, yahoo.properties, yahoo12.properties. These are different applications and their property files.
Yeah.
When I change the .properties extension to a .sh extension, which is a shell script extension.
Yeah.
So instead of google.properties, if you rename it to google.sh,
Yeah.
the tool will even fix these application level properties. But if it is .properties, it thinks, this is some application level properties which I'm not supposed to,
Touch. Okay.
fiddle with. But if you rename it to sh, it thinks it's some script and I need to fix it. And it actually fixes according to the new environment you want to migrate to.
Okay.
So you can make more use of it basically to, fix all your application properties and stuff like that.
Okay.
Anyways, having said what, this is something you will not find anywhere on the internet. This is something, I myself discovered. So,
Okay.
we will fool the wizard to, consider all our application properties to be scripts and, make the changes so that we don't have manually go and make those changes.
Okay.
Anyways, what we are going to do is we are going to launch the configuration builder wizard. It is inside common bin directory. Please launch.
Is it not a pack and unpack command?
Exactly. I will share that with you. Ganesh, I was going to come on pack and unpack after this, and here is the link I had ready for you guys. If you look at the shared document, so Ganesh, yes, this is exactly what a pack and an unpack command or tool wizard does. So there are more than one wizard. There are more than one wizard in which you can achieve migration. One is a pack unpack. The other one is a configuration builder wizard. So for now we are covering pack. For now we are covering the configuration builder wizard. Okay.
Okay. So this is a script I found.
I believe the configuration builder wizard is a little, more stronger than the pack and pack. But anyways, it's your choice, it's your taste, whatever you want to use. Yes, please execute it. You will have to export display basically, or you can do it like you had, if you remember, configuration wizard, console mode, GUI mode, silent mode. You had the installation, console mode, GUI mode, silent mode. Similarly, you can do this also in console mode, GUI mode, or whatever. Okay.
I see.
You'll have to export display.
Um,
I don't think you have to export display because you already have the display.
yeah, I guess.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead, please. Yes. Okay, say next. Okay. Now select the WebLogic domain that you want to export. Yes. Say next. Okay, that's fine. You can simply say next.
Does it also, by the way, does it also export JMS modules and other settings?
Yes, everything.
Yes, everything.
Amir, can you go to previous window? You can try changing the name here. I believe it may change the domain name. So if you want the same domain to have some other domain name in the new environment, you can change it right here. Okay, can you try doing it? Instead of Google app, just change it to Gmail app. No, just change it to Gmail app. Yeah, say next. Okay, now you have to, just save this path so that it's getting saved out here.
Okay, let me just note it down.
Okay, just note it in some directory file path or text file or something, and then say next. Because this is the folder where the exporting domain jar file would reside.
Okay.
Okay, so next. Okay, now here, if you have some custom scripts, like you have one custom script called as start all manage WebLogic, right? Start all MS, right?
Yeah.
So you can, on the left hand side, you can select that script wherever it is, and there's an add arrow, so you can drag that to the right hand side.
Okay. Let me see.
So what I do is I keep all those scripts inside the domain folder, so automatically everything gets.
Okay. Yeah, it does. Yeah, but this time I have it here. So should I keep it here or should I move it somewhere else?
No, it's all right. You can
It's
keep
okay.
it here and there.
Oh.
You can just browse and give
Okay.
that path.
All right. Okay. So this is the script. I'm going to add it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Say next. It will be inside your domain. You just say next. Okay, now it is asking if you want to change the admin server details. Is this your current admin server details?
Yeah.
So what it's asking is, when you want to move on to a new environment, do you want to change the admin server name or these details? If you want, you can do that. If you don't want, you can simply say next. Just do one thing. Go back, go to previous, change the SSL port, so that you believe that it got changed in the new one. Just make it 5555 or 77. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's a username and password. You can change it if you want.
No, it's okay.
Do you want? Yeah. If you don't want to make any change in the username password, you can just proceed.
What is start menu?
You can just say next. Just go next. Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds all right. Yeah, just say next. Okay, now just bear in mind the location.
Location of
No, on the right hand side there's location. See on the right hand side.
this one.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it's the same location as it
Right.
was.
Yeah, so it's just confirming if this is the domain that you
Yeah.
want to export. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So just say create.
Okay. So here's
The jar file.
yeah.
Now just say done. Just say done. Okay. Now what we do is we'll try to export. Now this is we'll try to import. We have already exported it. Now we'll try to import. Okay.
Okay.
A new domain called as Gmail app. Okay.
Okay.
So do one thing. Just launch the configuration wizard config.sh, not the builder,
Okay.
because you have already built it. Okay. Yes. Just say extend an existing WebLogic domain. Okay, I'm sorry. Go back. Say create a new WebLogic domain. You are actually creating a new WebLogic domain. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. And
Based
here,
on-
yes. Here you go to select the template jar.
Okay. User templates, and here's the one.
Yeah. What should be the domain name? Do you want to change it to Gmail app? Probably yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just say next.
So we use that.
Yeah, select the data source. Select the data. Yeah. Yeah.
We use the from Windows machine we log into the Linux and we use another PuTTY software. So how the PuTTY will start showing this GUI?
Hold on. Amir, can you just pause and do not proceed from here, okay?
I'm sorry.
No, I want you to pause and do not proceed from here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, Ganesh. See,
I'm
if you want the UI mode, I can hear myself.
Yeah, I have changed. I had some issue going on with this GoToMeeting. I cannot launch it from my parent machine, and I launched it from my VM itself. So
Okay.
So just mute
yourself, right?
let me write down.
No, just mute yourself and I should be okay.
Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay. So Ganesh, what I'm trying to tell you is, if you have PuTTY, okay, so basically you need a X Windows server and an X Windows client. The X Windows server, is nothing but a service running on your Unix machine or your Linux machine where you don't have the UI. It's called Xterm. Usually it is called Xterm. Okay. So you need to have that service running on your Unix box, and on your Windows box you need the X Windows client. There are many X Windows client. One is XWin32. There is something called as NX client. There is something called as MOBA Xterm. There is something called as, I forgot the name, but there are many flavors of these clients. Everybody wants to sell their client to you, so you can use any one of them. MOBA Xterm is free. So Ganesh, you can download MOBA Xterm. If you want, I'll just type in the name, and Amir, you can try this, okay? It's a very cool, sort of easy to use. MOBA X term. It's freeware, okay?
Okay.
So I shared that in the document. So you can use this software MOBA X term. Install it on your Windows box, and on your Unix box, you have to export the display. How do you export the display? You will need your Windows IP, okay, and on your Windows IP what you're going to do is go to your Unix box, type the below command, export display, display equal to Windows IP : 0.0. And to check if the display is working, to check if the display has been set, all right, try the this is the command env. Okay, so I think Ganesh, you're comfortable now. Once you, and then after this, then simply run your script, which is right. So this is how you can do it through PuTTY. Okay, Ganesh, you can try that in as an assignment before we meet for the next class. Does that make sense?
Okay, okay. I'm also writing questions on this go-to.
Okay. Okay, so guys, Amir, you don't have to select all that. Basically, Amir, on the screen that you're standing is, that particular screen is for if you want to change the admin server, the managed server name and stuff like that. You want to do it? So, yeah, we can do it. No,
Okay.
we can do it. It's okay. Just select the managed server name, and I don't want you to play around too much. The managed server name, and that should be fine, right? Just the managed server name, yeah.
Okay, okay,
And check other things.
okay.
Say next. See, if you want to make so many changes, I would appreciate you create a new domain altogether rather than export it.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, just change one of the managed server names. Yeah.
Okay.
Make it 11 instead of 1. Yeah. Make it 11 or something. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Just say next. Yeah, that's fine. It's a cluster. Do you want to make any change in the cluster? No, right?
No, it's okay.
Okay, okay, go back, go to previous one. I think you changed the managed server name, right? But that's okay, right? The port is the same. Okay, port is the same.
Yeah. How about these? How about these ones? These are the actual server names and ports.
Yeah, yeah. If you are not on WLS1, you'll have to change those.
Okay. So the wizard will not change these. I guess the config wizard.
No, the wizard may not change. See, what the wizard does is, if you've kept it blank, it defaults to the local IP. So it considers if the server that you are exporting is not having any specific IP address specified, it means it's the local IP. So whenever you take in it to a new machine, it will consider the new machine's local IP, which is what you want, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it will not play with that. Anyways.
Should
No, it's just asking, do you want to put more servers in the cluster? No, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cluster 0.
Just say next. Oh, this is for the node managers. You have these two node managers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change the IP address for the new machine or whatever, okay? See? Yeah.
Yeah, but right now it's on the same machine, so I'm just gonna leave it like this.
Yeah.
And should I change the port?
I don't think, I see if
Yeah.
you change the managed server name, there's no need doing 10 things, okay? It's
Oh,
just one
okay.
that should suffice, yeah.
Okay.
And ideally you would not want to change it.
Right. Okay.
Now just bear in mind the path, please. Just look at the location.
This location?
Yeah. It's a right jar, right? Okay. Just agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now see, it created a domain. You get the path, domain location, yeah. And did you see it change the admin server port?
Did we change the admin server? I don't remember if we changed.
Yeah, we did change. Remember SSL you changed, right? 666, you made it 667.
Yeah. Okay, here, this
Go
one.
Go back to the recordings.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, just be done with it. Okay.
Okay.
So you are all right, isn't it? See, it did what you wanted to do.
Yeah, that's right.
Just be done, and you can open the Gmail domain, the new domain that you've exported, and you will see everything is in place, even the managed server name. Just try starting the
admin server.
yeah, but then you should have changed the other port also, because the current IP port is being used by the new one. Okay. What you can do is you can delete and try exporting again and change the admin server port number, not just for SSL but also for the normal, because the current domain is using it, right?
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
You can simply go there and delete the whole domain folder
Okay.
and try exporting again.
Okay. And the user domains is where I lost. User projects.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I said you have aliases for that. What
Yeah.
I do is I write DH, and when I write DH, it automatically goes to the domain
Okay.
home.
Yeah, I think I did that too, but I forgot. Okay. So I'm simply going to just remove this folder.
Yeah. RM-R, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's done.
Just try exporting again. And only change the port numbers for the admin server, so that you don't have to change port numbers for managed servers.
Okay.
Because all we want to see is start the admin server and see if the managed server name is changed to 11. Instead of MS1, it should be MS11, right?
Yeah.
Listen, hold on. Go to the previous one. Yeah. Now, instead of creating a domain here, if you change the path, all the scripts will be having the new path that you're going to give over here. Because you're giving the same path as the Google domain, the previous domain, so the script won't change. But if you change and create the domain in some other directory, remember all the scripts will change their path also.
I
If
see.
you won't do that, yeah, I mean, I just told you for the sake of, if you're on a new system, the path would change, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't have U01 over there.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, so imagine
No, just the first. No, the first and the third one.
first and third.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one should change it to 8001, maybe
Some
8001.
unique code. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
fine.
is-
6.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just proceed. Yeah, and MS11, just instead of 1, we change 11. Yeah. Done. Just say done. Just say done. Go to Gmail app and start the admin server. See, do you see, I mean, man, did you see the start all managed WebLogic script in there?
Is it supposed to be here somewhere? I don't know.
In the
Because
Gmail, in the Gmail domain, go to the domain. Go inside the Gmail app, yeah, then say MS.
yeah, it's here.
So as I told you, you can bring in any custom scripts that you have for your environment, okay?
Oh, okay, great. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay.
You never expect to start without any errors, right?
Correct. Yeah. Something. Yeah. Okay. I think my environment should be okay.
No, that's fine. Just run it again so that we can see the error.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh, virtual host. MS1. Now we change the name to MS11. I guess that's a problem.
Hold on. Failure in the config. The following failure required on resolve the fields to MS1. Can you share that error with me?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey, virtual host. You had virtual host in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what was the value for the virtual host?
I think it was targeted to MS1.
Ah, right. So you should have had that in mind, okay?
Okay.
But
So,
what we'll do is we'll go to the config.xml
okay.
and simply delete the virtual host.
Okay.
We'll do it the old way.
Okay. And config.xml. When this
Ganesh, if you remember, we had created a virtual host, internal, external, remember? So we had created a virtual host and targeted to MS1, but now there is no MS1 because we changed MS1 to MS11, right, while exporting the domain. So that is why the admin server is complaining that virtual host is targeted to MS1, but I cannot find MS1 because you have changed it to MS11. Does that make sense?
yeah, should I just change it to MS11 instead of 1?
Yeah, you can try that.
Excellent. Okay.
No, the domain name is Google App, so it would change to Gmail app.
Okay.
No, no, no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Did you change the context? No, right? The context
No.
was Google app itself, right? Yeah, so it will be Google app.
I don't remember if it was console. Yeah,
Just
Google console.
Google console. You'll have to change that to Google console. Yeah. Maximize the screen, please. The browser. See, it actually does a lot of, it does a lot of work for you, but you do not realize it on the face of it. But eventually, if you have got a very scattered old application, which is having a lot of scripts, stuff like that, then you would actually realize how good the tool is. But do you see Gmail app instead of Google app?
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah, and just click on servers, as you'll see server 11, I believe.
Yeah, MS11.
Okay. So bingo. So everything is good.
Yeah.
I think we finished see, yeah, there is one problem. There is one problem that will occur while you are exporting, not importing. Okay, this is import, right?
Okay.
While you are exporting, there would be one problem that you may encounter. Now, let me tell you what it is.
Okay.
Do you remember it said 100% completed and it exported the domain?
Yeah.
It will just be stuck at 90%, 95%, 93%, 100%. It will just be stuck. It will not complete. And it will remain there for an hour and you will realize what's wrong. But when you go to the putty window from where you executed the /forward config builder.sh, you will see java.lang.out of memory error. Because your application or your whole environment is not huge, but in real time you have huge applications, 100 MB, 200 MB, so many property files. It's very complex, dynamic, right? So the configuration builder wizard may actually throw an out of memory error.
Okay.
So what you have to do is you have to change the JVM arguments. Now where will you go and change that is what I want to show you.
Okay.
Go to open the config builder wizard. Script.
Okay. That one was, they should be here.
Hey, I'm sorry. Did I speak on the mic?
No, you just told me to open the script. So this is the script.
No, I mean I just shouted at somebody, so I don't think it got recorded, right?
No. You were on mute. Yeah, I think. No, we didn't hear anything.
Okay. Yeah, this GoToMeeting or whatever tool, it's lagging a bit. So so you click on mute and then you speak something and you realize it's still not muted. It's going to mute.
Yeah. No, but luckily we didn't hear anything, so nothing got recorded.
Yeah. Okay. So you can move down. Yeah. And hold on. Can you move further down?
That's the end of the script.
Okay. Can you move up?
Yeah.
It would call some other script, and which script it calls is what I want you to help me out with.
Okay. Then that should be in the beginning somewhere if it's calling some script. Segment NT.
Common env. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the best thing is to go in the common env and change the heap and permgen space. Two things. The heap XMX and the permgen space. Okay, you'll find those arguments on the net, or I'll just share that with you. I'll share that with you. Okay, not a big deal. I'll share it whenever I have time. But yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is go to that common env.sh script and change the permgen space. Okay, and the heap size. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, with that, I think we are done with the domain migration part, uh, you can also make use of pack and unpack commands.
Okay.
You see pack and unpack command right there, common
Yeah.
bin.
Yeah.
Can you highlight them?
Pack
And
and unpack.
yeah, so basically when you use the config builder and the config wizard, so whatever you did with the config builder, you will do with the pack, and whatever you did with the config wizard, you will do with the unpack.
I see.
Pack
Okay.
will
Okay.
basically, yeah, pack will basically export and unpack will import.
Okay. Got it.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So on the shared document, I have that link for the pack and unpack. What you can do is you can go through that and try pack and unpack and export the Google domain as G domain or some fourth domain. Okay, you have Yahoo, Gmail, Google. Make a fourth domain, export, change the values, and see how it works. Okay.
Okay.
You can follow that document right there.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So guys, I will now depart and we'll meet again today evening. Okay.
Ganesh, are you
I mean,
available?
evening for me basically.
Yeah.
Ganesh, would you be available?
Yeah, let's try for it. I'll be in and out a little bit, but let's try for it. Let's not skip the session if you are ready to.
Oh, what time should it be? Maksham, for you, what time will it be? 11:30, 11:30, 12,
11:30 would be.
11:30. Okay, 11:30.
Yeah.
So 11:30
Yeah,
is.
we will have a very small session, Ganesh, probably 30 minutes to 45 minutes.
Okay, so 11:30 your time means
Okay.
1 o'clock for Ganesh and 2 o'clock for me. Is that correct, Ganesh? And 2 o'clock for me. Is that correct, Ganesh?
Yeah, 11:30, 12, 1 o'clock.
Okay, I will set up a meeting and I'll send the invite.
Sure, and you know, try the pack and unpack while you are still recording the session so that you can share as a whole. Okay.
Okay.
Or you stop the recording and start another session and share. But anyways, get that recorded as well so that you know
Okay.
Ganesh can follow whenever he has time, and you know I also can just go through it.
Okay, sure.
It's very straightforward. So guys, if you're struggling, leave it. Okay, leave it up to me. I'll you know, but it's very straightforward. And the documentation is there. You just need to proceed next, and that's how it moves. You just need to proceed next, and that's how it moves.
Okay.
Okay. Can you, you wrote already for that X term, can you write down on that shared document what I need on Unix machine? You said there will be some small software that, like a client software, something that needs to be running on Unix machine in order to support the GUI.
Ganesh, by default, usually you have those X Windows services running. So you should presume that it is already running. Don't worry about it. Just get the client installed. Okay, the X Windows client installed. Mobile term. I give you the name, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if it is not running, we'll figure that out. But you know, like you have the PuTTY, you have got the shell script. I'm sorry, you have got this shell script running, the C shell running, basically the bash already installed. So similarly, you have got the X Windows server by default running on any Windows, Unix or Linux boxes. So you just have mobile extern installed on your machine, and you should be good. Do one thing. Do you have a PuTTY session right now, Ganesh? Do you have connectivity to the? Do you have connectivity to the?
Yeah, I should have it. Yeah, I haven't tried lately, but I should have it.
Okay, so just install mobile extern, and then we'll work around it. Okay, do all the steps. Okay, do all the steps, and you should be good. Amir, I think you can just help him with that. Exporting the display. I've already given the commands, right?
Yeah.
It should be his Windows IP, okay, and there should be direct connectivity between the Windows and the Unix box. Direct connectivity. They should be able to ping each other. That's a precondition, sort of. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, man. So, Amir,
Yeah.
Amir, are we going to do the exercise right now? Continue exercise right now?
I think so.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it if you are ready. So that will right now you try to export complete domain.
Yeah.
You didn't say like just the managed server, like what? So it will like get everything there that is in the domain, right?
Yeah. That's what we did for the other one as well. I mean, when we use the config builder, I think we did the same thing.
And to that we also changed the managed server name, right?
That was during the import. So I think we can do that during the unpack thing. Let's see.
Do you have to give the new domain name right there during unpack command, or?
Not sure what you're saying.
Domain name, right? We're changing the domain name from one domain to another. So when you unpacked it, do you have to give another domain name instead of?
No, I think I already did
No, I
that.
think I already did that.
Like when I exported, I already specified the name of the, this my app is the new name for the domain. Okay, I may be wrong, but looks like it doesn't give us all those options that we were offered by the other wizard, the configuration wizard. Like there's no option to change the ports and my server names. I don't see that. I may be wrong, but let's ask Motashin when we meet for the next session. Is that okay?
Okay.
Is that okay?
So I'm going to leave it this as is at this stage, and when we meet for the next session, we'll talk to him, and then I'm sure he will be able to advise us. Okay, so let's conclude. I'm going to stop the recording and end the meeting.
Okay.
Okay, you can